What's up, everyone? JJ is drinking apple juice, tea, kombucha.
Ginger ale.
Oh, ginger ale. Okay.
Yeah, ginger ale. With a
JJ,
splash. Yes.
have you watched Chief of War, starring Jason Momoa? Apple TV. I think it's Apple TV. It's Apple TV. It's
I
about
have
Hawaii.
not.
I watched the first episode. I always liked Polynesian culture. I've read multiple books about it, but I was watching it because I don't watch it legally. Wait, shh! I didn't say anything. I have ways of watching it,
That's fine.
and when I was
Yes.
watching it, it's like in Hawaiian, right? At least the first
Yeah.
episode is entirely in Hawaiian, and there was no subtitles. I was like, I know like one word in there.
Okay. So that
Makua.
show
And
got
then
me
I
confused.
found a different site that had subtitles. I was like, okay, finally.
So he's in like two different shows, right? On Apple.
What
He's
is he
in
on?
that one, and then he's in that show, The Scene or Seeing or something like
Okay.
that. And it's like a futuristic
So
Hawaiian
he's doing
punk.
like okay, so he's doing historical fiction Hawaiian, and he's doing a
Yeah.
futuristic.
So when I saw that, and he's like I saw that show was coming out. I was like, oh, is this like the prequel to the other one? Like, I don't know. Like, of course, like I'm aware.
Mhm.
I just didn't have time. I don't have time.
Mm.
There's a lot of shows that I should have
Yeah,
watched and I shouldn't
yeah.
have.
There's
And
so
I
many.
haven't
I'm
had time.
finally watching Chief of War, and it's interesting because I recognize, of course, Temuera Morrison is in it. Jango Fett,
Mhm.
right? And or guess Boba, technically Boba Fett as well. Now, and there's a few All Blacks players, so I recognize a few right away. It's like, ah, yeah, Ufatu Ngafasi.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I
Man,
thought it was nice. I like Polynesian
highly
history and
recommend.
stuff like that. I've only watched episode one. What I recommend is The Silo. That's a good show. The Silo.
So I love the show Silo.
Oh, you watched it?
Yes, I
Oh, it's
love it.
great, isn't it?
I love it. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. It actually made me pick up the books.
Oh, oh, yeah. You read the
Yeah,
book? Are you
yeah.
reading the books?
This doesn't normally happen with me where I watch something, I'm like, oh, I want to like read the
Yeah,
book
but
too.
like if you read the books have all been written, so you know kind of the
Yeah,
what happens. Don't tell me. No spoilers.
I won't say anything, but
I also enjoy
it's good.
the Foundation.
Okay, so I was trying to get into the foundation, but
You should get into it. It's Isaac Asimov's short
okay,
stories, right? It's good. It's
okay, all
great.
right.
It's like the
I
future of humans.
I thought Apple was trying to force it down my throat.
No, no, no. I'm
And
forcing it down your throat.
oh, all right. Well,
But the Silo, I can't wait. I'm assuming the third season's coming out this year. I hope. I really hope.
okay. All right.
The
Oh, you
Silo.
know what? Have you watched the Expanse?
Expanse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have watched the first few episodes of season one. I can't remember.
That
There are
show.
so many shows that are science fiction shows that I've watched that I haven't finished that either got canceled or like I just
So
forgot about them.
my favorite part of that show is it's basically Gundam without Gundams.
And we all know how much JJ loves Gundam. He
I
loved it
mean,
so
it
much he
really
has
works
a
within the
tattoo on the
space
back of his
opera.
calf.
They're like people are fundamentally physically different from living in different spaces. People that live on Earth
Okay.
have body types of Earthlings. People that come from Mars have different bodies. People that live on the moon have
But all
different
human though,
bodies.
right?
They're
They're
everybody's human.
Homo
Everybody's
sapiens. Just
human.
the
But
anatomy changed because
yeah, like you have less gravity, you're like people get longer and their bones are more fragile. And then when they go to Earth, they pay the price for
Yeah.
being born somewhere else. It's actually a lot of like thought to it. Uh-oh, mosquito.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give that a watch.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
miss
It's really
watching
good.
too much. I watch Star Trek. You know,
Are you watching the new Star Trek?
Starfleet Academy. Yeah,
Is it good?
I like it, but
Okay. See,
you don't really care for Star Trek that much.
who?
Wait, no, you like Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love Star
getting
Trek.
yeah.
But I'm a Deep Space Nine stan. I Voyager
Next
stan.
Generation.
Next Generation. Enterprise had
I
its
just can't watch the
moments.
original series because it's just
No, I mean that.
too
So
cheesy.
the best way to watch those are to watch the most impacted episodes, right? So if you go and you're like the first black kiss,
Hmm.
black people mixed racial kiss, like you watch that kind of thing, right? You
Yeah,
watch it for the big leaps and bounds. You don't watch
yeah.
it for the full thing because it's stupid. It's just Captain Kirk trying to bone a bunch of people from different worlds. It doesn't really that doesn't really hold up well. But yeah,
I
I
enjoy the
couldn't.
Next Generation.
Next
But
Generation is great.
and
It
then the
and
original series movies, the original Crew movies are good.
mm, mm.
The movies are good. The Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan was the best.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember
God,
that because I was a
he's so
kid and I
good.
was watching that worm go into their ears. That's Wrath of Khan, right?
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
so good. It's
oh.
so good. It's so good. And for that actor to then play Dr. Freeze in
Mm,
Batman the animated series was just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Oh man. I love Star Trek a lot. A
mm.
lot. Ooh, okay. Since we're talking about shows, let me just throw one more out there to you. Have you watched The Orville?
I watched the first few episodes. I know it's like a spoof off of
Okay.
Star
So
Trek.
hear me out.
Started
The
as a spoof at least.
it starts as a spoof and it's not funny. That's the problem. Like it's trying to do Family Guy meets whatever, and it's not. It doesn't really work. The best way to enjoy that show, like you know how people will say, "Oh, like give it up X amount of episodes." Like you could do that. You could do that, or you could just jump into like the season finale of the first season
Hmm. And then it
and then
becomes
watch the
its own
second
thing,
season.
right? And it
Yeah,
becomes its own
it
thing.
becomes it figures out its own rhythm. It realizes that it could do actual Star Trek. It doesn't. It's not necessarily Star Trek with funny. It just does its own version of Star Trek with
Yeah, yeah.
topical things. Like there's one episode which is called "The Tale of Two Tepos" or something along those lines, and it works within people in their gender and works within that dynamic. There's some really good topical like terminology and things that America in particular or the world are going through
Mm.
at the time. And I think that that's when a Star Trek is doing its best, is when it's looking at something that the world is dealing with and it addresses it in this show,
A
right?
futuristic, yeah,
Yeah,
setting.
I think that
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's
that
the
was the
best.
idea of like what original series where the people that had the right side white and the left side black and the white side black and they're arguing is like, well,
Yes,
your right side is black. It's like
yes,
you're the same, bro.
yes.
Same
We're the
idea. That
same.
was
We're the same.
talking about your white person and black person were all the same.
Yeah. That when that show's cooking, it's really cooking. And I think that um like I think it's 3 seasons. I want to say it's only three. And season two definitely cooks. Season three
Oh,
is
really?
just
Okay.
every episode is perfect. Honestly, you don't like that's why I said watch the season finale of the first season and then just go from there. I feel like you'll just get everything. Watch the recap on the first episode.
I'm never going to finish. I have a bookmark folder called Death Watch Shows, and I've been collecting shows that I should definitely watch since like 2018. Probably watched like
You're never
two
gonna
or
watch
three
them,
of
bro.
them.
You're gonna lose time. You're gonna lose time. Yeah, you literally can't do it.
I know. I
Especially
know.
as you're, a married man. No,
Or should I
now
watch
your time is not yours.
Supernatural through for the third time?
Supernatural?
Yes, you know Supernatural, the TV series.
The Bro, okay, so that show, I love that show, but I hate the first X amount of seasons. I only started watching that show after one of the brothers becomes kind of demony, and he can like rip people's souls out, and
Season
then angels
five,
show up,
season
and then I was
six.
stuck there for the rest of the time.
What everybody likes it up till like then, and then from then they don't like it. Most people.
I like it the opposite way
Okay.
because I don't. Okay, so I watched Smallville, and so when Dean left, I was like, or
Was he in
like I
Smallville?
can't. He was in Smallville. He
Jensen
was in
Ackles.
Smallville. He was like the boyfriend of the love interest of Superman or whatever,
Okay.
right? And he jumps off of a cliff, and then the next week, Supernatural starts, and I'm just like, I was confused if it was a spinoff or what was happening. And so like that show just goes on, and I didn't care about it. And then all of a sudden you're able to rip
Angels and
people's
demons
soul,
and the
like
devil
demons
and
out
yeah.
of people. I'm like, okay, all right. And then there's the devil and stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right.
and the god.
And then a lot of the actors that they had are kind of like Josh Whedon actors from Dollhouse. So
Okay.
that kind of pulls me into like the
I
guy that
see.
plays the devil. I love that guy. That guy's a great actor.
Okay. Yeah. I've watched all of Smallville except the last episode of the last season.
Interesting. Oh, the
Yeah.
last season? That's okay
Yeah.
because it's show.
Kind
God,
of
it's just like that show is Blue Balls, the show. It's like, oh, he's going to fly. Oh no. Oh, he's going to no. He's going to be no. That's all that was. They just kept like dangling.
True. Anyway, let's move on to the topic.
So, Mr. Bacon, I have questions. I have questions.
Yes.
So
We're back to
many
sumo, guys. We're
times,
back to sumo.
yes, we're back to sumo.
If
We're
if you want
actually
us
into
to do
sumo.
like a nerd talk about different shows and like shows we recommend, comment down and then we'll
Yeah.
do an episode about that. But
Yeah, we can do episodes about it.
this podcast is
especially
primarily
Star
about
Trek.
sumo related
Yeah.
things. Doesn't always have to
Mr.
be
Mencken,
specific about sumo.
$1 million question. $1 million question. All right.
Yeah.
Is Footwork the king of sumo?
Footwork is the king of sumo.
I've seen in the past we've talked about you'll look at people's sumo, especially at the pro level. Usually in the amateur level, you don't really have a lot of nice things to say, so you usually keep your mouth shut, so you won't say
Unless
anything.
it's like
but
Japanese
unless
sumo,
it's
university,
actually good,
high
right?
level Japanese
But
sumo.
in pro, you'll look and you'll be like, this guy is good. This guy is going to go pretty far. And then you always highlight the footwork. Can you talk about what you're looking at when you say their footwork is good?
So obviously the basics, you need to do suriashi. You have to be able to slide your feet across the dohyo. It's a little bit more difficult when it's canvas because it's harder to slide, obviously, but the very, very basics is sliding your feet. Once you lift your feet off of the dohyo, that's just purposely unbalancing yourself. Why would you do that? Right? Unless you're going for like a sweep or a kick to the shin or a knee to the knee or whatever. My specialties. I'm talking about my specialties.
Understood.
Yeah. But suriashi, forward movement suriashi is the most important things because what you want to do in sumo is move forward. Now you want to be able to slide your hips tucked in and lean forward, right? And that's the basics of sumo.
So
suriashi, I guess.
When I'm looking at footwork, it's not just the feet, right? So I'm looking at the feet to the hip and making sure that that is a good connection.
Mhm.
But then the secret recipe to it all is the head to hip connection,
Mhm.
right? So if the head deviates past probably like so 90 is golden, right? So like head right over. But if you start dipping under that 90, the less control you have over your feet.
Mhm.
And I've noticed that the good guys, right? The good guys when they're moving really good, and we can use like a perfect example of good footwork when it's good. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of times now.
Mhm.
Is Onosato. When
Mhm.
Onosato's on point and he's moving good, especially with that giant frame of his where he's so long, so big, so strong, where
Mhm.
when he's moving really well, everything's perfect. And it's almost like it doesn't matter if there's another person there or not. He's just
Mhm.
doing
Mhm.
what he's
Mhm.
doing. But then on the tail end of that, Onosato is also a great example of when you're doing it
Horrible.
wrong.
Yeah,
And
horrible.
so same thing with that frame, he will like dive over. And then
Yeah,
that's when you see him start
and
to
then he start
overextend.
lifting his feet off of the dojo and stepping instead of sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like
overextending. Yeah.
he's like 50-50 on it. Or no, unfortunately. He's more
Mhm.
25 good, 75 bad. And that's kind of
Especially this last basho, yeah, the
yeah,
Hatsubasho,
yeah.
yeah.
Which, of course we're he's a yokozuna, so we're judging him as a yokozuna. We want to see that flip, right?
Mhm.
Like in a perfect world, you want him to be 100% perfect technique. Obviously, that's not going to happen. It is a competitive season, it's a competitive sport. There's a lot going in on it, but the fundamentals are still the
Yeah.
fundamentals, and the
Yeah, yeah,
foot
yeah.
placement, the head to hip ratio, and then the feet, making sure that those are anchored, are super important.
Mhm.
Is there another person that you think has really really good footwork?
I think I don't know if footwork includes stances and stuff.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. I think honestly, the
Then
footwork encompanies everything, right? Like
okay,
even as you're
foot
moving and
positioning,
throwing,
yeah.
like there's footwork in
Well,
there.
then, uh, Ozeki Aonishiki,
Mm,
the reason he is so hard to slap down or pull down or thrust down is because he knows where to place his feet at all times. He's moving forward. His foot is always in, his feet are always in front of him and not left behind when he's pushing and thrusting or trying to get them out. He's always in the correct position. So it's so hard to pull him down, right? Snap him down, whatever you want to do. I think that's a good example of footwork. Because
hmm.
when you have good footwork, you get your almost impossible positioning, you're almost impossible to snap down.
So I wanna circle back to amateur sumo a little bit here. And as we're talking about footwork, there's also um I think that I've broken down a lot of videos, and
Hmm.
I've seen the good and bad of my own particular footwork. I kind of don't want to talk about it too much, but just know that when I'm on, and when I'm off, whoo, it's real bad. But what I've noticed from almost all of the like Yama,
Hmm.
the people that have trained under Yama, there's a solid first step tachiai.
Hmm.
I think the person that has it the best is Danny Avila,
Hmm.
right? So if you watch Danny Avila and you watch him, not at the last nationals. At the last nationals, I went through some of his matches. He was a little off, but SoCal Open, he was more on with this
Hmm.
footwork. And it's that first initial, I believe it's right. It's probably right foot,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, it's right foot.
his
That's how I
so
got
that
him with
first
the
initial step,
Taguri.
boom, it's very, very, very clean, like super clean. Um, and when I'm on, I have that same step. And then I went back and I watched Joe Poncero, same thing. I watched Kellyanne, same thing. Then I watched Josh, same thing. So when everybody's on, that particular first step is very much stepping at least middle of the in between the lines, usually slightly past, and then it follows up, and there's a good hip connection.
And then the
Again,
second step and then third step.
yes, it doesn't stop into the third step, and the third step only stops them because there's a human body there. But I think that like that's another part. Is there another person in amateur sumo that you enjoy their footwork? I think I have your answer. I just want to see if you're going to come up with it.
I don't know. Seth? I don't know.
Yes, that's exactly. That's
Sensei
exactly
Seth?
Sensei Seth. Your sensei,
Sensei? My
my
sensei?
sensei, our
Our
sensei,
sensei?
Sensei Seth.
Sensei
Yes.
Seth. I love that. I love that we started doing that.
He's the sensei of senseis.
Mm-hmm.
But so I went back and I've been watching all of nationals. I have besides the live stream, I have local videos that I sent people to record just so I could have like material for working and stuff like that. And Seth is one of those people that I also have footage on, and he's consistent and not just footwork, but also that head hip connection. And I think more importantly, which is saying a lot, is his hand position. So and it doesn't matter if there's a body there or not. There's a hit, and then as he moves more into the person's situation, instead of him really forcing the hands through, he repumbles low, and then he uplifts the people, right? And he deroots them. So his footwork is negating the other person's footwork and then pulling their feet almost off the floor, right? And he's really good with that double pump, but that's just from the hands. But if you rewatch the feet, there's a constant like tension from his head to his hip to his feet as he's going, and which makes sense with football being one of the things that he did when he was younger, the years of martial arts that he has under his belt, right? And then he, just by the nature of the beast, I'm not even sure if he knows he does it or not, but he probably watches a lot of footage of himself doing things, right? Just the nature of the beast of what he does. Doesn't matter if he breaks it down or not, but he sees it and then he probably adjusts for it. Now, me saying that, it's possible that he just goes and deep dives and breaks down his videos. Right?
Sensei Seth, if you're watching this, you can comment.
Yeah, actually,
I know sometimes you watch. Sometimes you watch.
Seth, if you're watching this, we would love to know your process of like how you've adapted your sumo and how you've critiqued your own sumo. Are you watching your own footage? Which, let me tell you something. It's hard. It's hard to do. Watching your own footage, real hard. Let me tell you something. I do a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of bad. I did.
Especially the earliers. Yeah, both of us.
Oh, earlier it was real rough, but I rewatched Nationals in
2021. Yeah.
No. I rewatched the last Nationals.
2025 Nationals?
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro,
you were at the tail end of Ramadan and you weren't
eating. The last day of
Ramadan. You're
once again, I will never do that again, but that's not an excuse because my form died. My matches with Gabriel were shit. They were shit.
Not that Gabe did not earn that win. Like he fair and square beat you twice.
Yeah, I'm not. I would never say that. The Gabe is always one of the toughest people I will ever go
He
against.
is
It doesn't matter
when
if
he
it's lightweight,
moves
middleweight,
between
doesn't make a
lightweight and
difference.
heavy middleweight,
Like I've went
disappears.
against him multiple times. In the times that he beat me, we're at 2025. He had my number. But I rewatched the first one and I could not move lateral. I don't understand why I couldn't move lateral, but I couldn't move lateral. I tried to move lateral. I thought I moved lateral, but my feet betrayed me, and I basically did a wide stance moonwalk. Mind you, I had Gabe all the way feet onto the Tawada. His heels were up. He was driving through. And I was like, oh, yeah, I should be able to snap him down, which is also true. But for some reason, I couldn't cut lateral, right? Because my feet betrayed me, right? And of course, it's obviously he had a different thing too. And he understood that that was a game of drive. And he basically won via sled push, right? Very good. I can't even find the second match because I died in that match. I died. JJ, do you want to see a dead body? Watch that match.
I have so talking about footwork. If you want to see somebody that has good tsuppari and good footwork with it professionally, Takayasu. When you see him on fire, he's at that tempo, he has that rhythm. You also look at his feet. Even if it's the tiniest steps, he's making those steps with while he's pushing.
This is true.
It's a tap, 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 tap. Doesn't have to be, but you need to be light on your feet. So when somebody pulls or moves out of the way, you can move with it, right?
Damn,
so if you want to see, because
that is true.
You think, oh, thrusting, tsuppari, just got to push upper body. No, it's your whole body. I know it's difficult when you're in the zone trying to push somebody. You're sometimes stepping with a wrong, right arm, right hand, left foot, but it's same foot, same hand, same foot, same arm, same leg.
Takayasu, even when he's like the UK tournament that they did, even there, you can see, first of all, he wasn't going 100%, obviously, right? That's not a real basho. But you could see, even in that, as his hands are going, his feet are going at the same time. The whole time. It's flawless. That's truly flawless. His posture is generally good across the board.
You're not leaning. It's buddy middle. You got to be stable.
I think that's another thing that people kind of forget, that if their hips are stiff, that they're always going to sway, right? The footwork's only good if your hips, which is the transmission. That's the transmission to get the feet
connects this to this, yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of times people are too stiff in the hips, and that's why they'll overextend, like the donk right now, Onosato, straight donk, just donking it up.
I think that's also why when you first people try to do like Suriashi, like by just trying to imitate someone for the first time, the hips are, you have them, some weird knees are out in front of them like this, and the hips are sitting back, or like too wide and hips are just sitting back, butt sitting back. It's this stance with hips tucked in. If you're not tucking your hips in, what are you doing?
All right, I got a hot question.
Yes.
If you're trying to correct your footwork, and you only had time to do one of these things, which one would you do? Shiko or Suriashi?
To correct footwork.
To correct
specifically footwork. It's Suriashi if you're doing specifically footwork. Yeah.
Interesting. I think I would say Shiko over Suriashi.
correct footwork.
Right? And the reason why is because you can do all the Suriyashi you want, but if you don't have the fundamentals of your Shiko, your hips will never be in the right position to do Suriyashi correctly.
So, like I said in one of our previous episodes, Shikos are the most important thing in sumo.
Are you trying to have your cake and eat it too?
Yes.
Is that the saying?
Yes. Or whatever the saying is, but yes.
I don't know. That's the one I keep saying, and I'm like, I don't know if that's right. Because if I have my cake, I'm definitely going to eat it. I don't know. Don't ask me anything. Mr. Mengkin?
Yes.
Do you have anything else that you would like to add to this before I get to my dumpster fire?
Nope. Go ahead with your dumpster fire.
All right. So I searched the internet, the highs, the lows, everything in between. Let's go ahead and go down the rabbit hole with me.
Hello? Is anyone out there? We're survivors. Zombies have been beating on the doors day and night for weeks now. I'm not sure how long we can keep them out. Hello? We need help.
Mr. Mengkin, in the previous episode, we talked about Beyblades, right? And how Beyblades...
previous episode, yes.
Yeah, and how Beyblades is sumo, right? So let's go ahead back into the inception that is Beyblades. I still think it was a motor, bro. Still think it.
You think so?
I don't know.
It does wobble a little bit, you know. Oh, I see this. This is crazy.
This is so crazy. Yeah.
Look at the sparks flying. There must be oil down there too. Like,
right? So I want to get back into Beyblade, but I don't think I should.
You shouldn't do that, because if you're going to do that, be in a controlled environment.
Oh, so you think I can be in a controlled environment with safety equipment?
I don't know. I don't know what you do in your free time, JJ.
A sumo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sumo.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, if it's not doing sumo, it's doing something related to sumo.
This is also true.
Sumo is JJ's life right now.
Sumo is. There once was a person that said that sumo is bae.
Who said that?
That's for Christina. That's only for Christina. It's not for anybody else but her. She got it. That's it.
She got it.
All right. So should I do that?
No, don't do it.
No. Okay. Because I'll probably lose a finger or third-degree burns.
Yeah, a lot of stuff will happen.
I during my free time, I do some other stuff, right? Because I do live in God's America, right? Where we have amendments, right? Even though people can, have, guns on them and permits and that kind of stuff. And then people will kill you for having those. But, that's the thing. But, sometimes I like to go out and practice my Second Amendment. Like John Wick is. We didn't do this in Malaysia, but I wanted to so bad.
That's not this kind of shooting.
This is what I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. God. Look how good John Wick is. Look at him. Up.
Yeah.
Damn. Imagine, I want to be an actor for this one movie, and this is what I have to do. I have to get so efficient at just doing this part. So,
if y'all didn't know, JJ is a big supporter of the Second Amendment.
Yeah,
Maybe not a big supporter, but if it exists, he takes advantage of it.
Well, this is my thing. All right, the opposition will use the Second Amendment. I feel like I have to use the tools that I have.
True.
So, and I'm in California. So at any moment, I don't know, they might just disappear. The Black Panthers are the reason why our gun control is so aggressive in the state, because they don't like black people with guns. But should I go practice, like Tristan does this, and I have a few other people, should I go practice this kind of shooting?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, cool. This is how the segment goes. All right. No problem. All right. No problem. So I'm just going to say I will. Okay. Because it looks like it's fun. Also, I feel like we can definitely go to Texas and shoot rockets.
Sure. I guess. I mean, you can drive tanks in the U.S., so.
Really?
Yeah, I believe. I don't know if it's all states. Some states it's legal to drive tanks. Of course, you can't have a. Obviously, cannon cannot be usable.
Really?
You cannot drive around with something that can.
Are you sure? You sure?
You should check. I'm pretty sure there's states that allows.
I bet you Texas is one of those states. They're like, yeah, sure. If you have your own land, you do whatever you want. Just put the fence taller.
Well, technically, you can do whatever you want on your own land. So,
I don't think you can do whatever you want on your own land.
JJ, if you wanted to put a bunker under your house, you could do that.
I cannot.
Oh, you cannot?
No, you cannot do that in California. You literally cannot do that.
Did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. There's
what are you going to do when the apocalypse comes?
I'd die.
What are you going to do if Fallout happens?
Die.
Oh, okay. Fair.
I live in San Diego, where we already have nukes. We're the capital of the West Coast of military. If there was a strike that happens, San Diego is gone.
Gone. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I don't really need to worry about the fallout because I'm falling out. I'm dead.
All right.
Yeah. So,
fair enough.
Mr. Mengkin.
Yes.
You are in the process of looking for jobs.
Yes.
How's the search going? How is it?
Yeah, not good. And haven't even had an interview yet. I don't know. Have you had interviews, JJ?
No, but you know why? I have. But do you know why it's hard? It's because we have people stealing our jobs. And when I say people, I mean robots. I hate robots. You can't even get a BS job like cleaning a bathroom. Look at this.
Wow, they're stealing our jobs, man.
They're stealing our jobs.
Is that
doing a pretty good job.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Self-operated robot, or is that remote control?
It's self-operated. It just does it all itself. Look at this thing, man.
Well, then stop stealing our jobs.
Right? Don't get me wrong. If that job's there, that means that
I would like ICE to go arrest robots. That's what they need to do.
I don't have anything positive to say about them, and I think that they should. They are a secret police state, and I am very upset that they think that they can just go throughout my country and attack people. I think that we should not hurt people, but also I hate robots. I hate robots more. So let's look at robots stealing more jobs. All right, look at it. It's picking the fruit.
Oh, apple picking. That's not right.
Look at him, man. The end is near.
Right. right? Humans take apples better than robots do.
Look at him. Look at him.
The end time
Robots.
is near. Is it going to be the Terminator? Skynet's coming online.
I mean, I feel like it's right around the corner.
Come with me if you want to live.
Man, they're not even gonna look like humans,
Hasta
bro.
la vista, baby.
There's no reason, man. They're just going to have them just show up. They're gonna have extra arms and circular robot legs and stuff. Can't stop them, bro. You
And
can't
yeah,
stop
JJ's
them.
judo's not going to do anything.
It doesn't make any sense. You won't be able to. You won't be able. You can't
Too
grapple
heavy.
a robot.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't.
Too heavy, too painful. You just can't.
Yeah. Also, no, I feel like they're always going to have guns,
Probably.
and they don't feel pain. There's no submitting. Robots don't submit.
Yeah, you need to break them.
You have to destroy them. The end is near.
And with that, the end of this podcast is here.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you for going down the rabbit hole with me. Everyone, I want you to have a great day. Remember, Skynet is real. The robots are coming for us. Elon Musk is a monster. Donald Trump.
Once I get my hands on you, it's over. You better be ready, ain't no hold up. I might be too much for you to handle. Especially if I get you at an angle. I'ma get you to go down. I'ma push you to the max. I'ma get you to go down. Get to the max. I'ma get you to go down. Once I get my